LPBW's Tori Roloff admits she feels nervous about daughter's upcoming surgery to treat severe sleep apnea. Hello viewers, I am Alana. Welcome back to my channel. USA Daily History for Roloff family latest news update. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Zach and Tori Roloff are sharing new details about their daughter's upcoming surgery. The Little People, Big World alum spoke about how their daughter Lila Ray is set to undergo surgery for her severe sleep apnea on the Season 2 opener of their podcast, Raising Heights with Zach and Tori. Alongside Lila, the couple is parents to sons Jackson Kyle 7 and Josiah Luke 2. We found out Lila has to have her tonsils and adenoids out. That's gonna be fun, Tori begins. She'll have that at the end of the month, adds Zach. Tori then goes on to explain that while it's normal for many people to get their tonsils and adenoids out, people with dwarfism are more at risk for needing the surgery. She says that while all three of their kids have sleep apnea, her daughter Lila's is the most severe. Jackson's is very minor, Zach says. That's true. He never needed it, or at least doesn't need it yet, Tori says of the surgery. But Lila has severe sleep apnea, and so they're going to take her tonsils and adenoids out, which I am a little nervous about. Her waking up out of anesthesia is going to be tough, Zach adds. She surprised us, though, for her sleep study. She surprised us. They didn't do anything at her sleep study. Later in the conversation, Tori explains that she's nervous with Lila because her son Jackson's experiences with anesthesia have been negative. I've never done it, so I don't even know what it's like. But I've heard it's disorienting. That's what I'm kind of nervous about because, Jackson woke up both times pretty terribly, and it wasn't until we got home that he was finally able to relax and kind of sit and be okay, Tori continues. With Lila, they want to keep her overnight, and that makes me a little nervous just because I feel like you just want to get home. You don't want to stay at the hospital. During an episode from this past season of Little People, Big World, the couple revealed that Lila was diagnosed with a moderate form of sleep apnea. According to the Cleveland Clinic, sleep apnea is a disorder that causes a person to stop breathing while asleep. Lila's test came back, and she has a moderate form of sleep apnea, Zach said in a confessional. As Tori added, she's probably going to need her tonsils taken out, and then supposedly after that the apnea goes away. Zach and Tori Roloff celebrated Jackson's first birthday in the sweetest way. It's easy to see why fans can't get enough of the Roloff family. For years, fans have been following along with the members of the Roloff family on their TLC reality show, Little People, Big World, and have watched their lives change on camera right in front of their eyes. Last year, Zach Roloff and his wife, Tori Roloff's lives were changed in a major way when they welcomed their son, Jackson, into the world. And on Saturday, Zach and Tori Roloff celebrated Jackson's first birthday with the sweetest message for their son. It's hard to believe that just 1 year ago, Tori gave birth to Jackson, according to TLC. At the time, the couple, understandably, could not have been more happy to welcome their baby boy into their family. And his arrival could not have been any more fitting, especially since, according to TLC, Jackson was born on Mother's Day weekend last year. Jackson has already mastered holding daddy's fingers and snuggling with mom, Zach told TLC at the time. He is adorable and Tori and I are loving being parents. In the many months since then, it has been clear through their Instagram posts and on Little People, Big World that their love for their son has only grown, and you can see why in Tori's Instagram post to Jackson on his birthday on Saturday. In the post, Tori detailed how much joy their son has given them. This year has brought nothing but joy to our family, and it's all because of this guy right here, Tori wrote. Watching babies grow is so bittersweet. Although Jackson is growing up into his own person and celebrating milestones, as Tori wrote, this was the last time she would be able to set him down on this blanket to take his monthly check-in photo. But as Tori wrote in the photo's caption, it's the first of many things I'll have to let go of. In spite of wanting to hold on to his baby days forever, Tori is more than happy to watch her son become the person he is. My baby somehow has turned into a little boy before our eyes, and I have loved watching him grow, Tori wrote in the Instagram post. This year has gone by way too fast. You bring me such happiness, and you have spoiled me as your mom. Anyone who has followed along with Zach and Tori's little family knows that they've had quite the journey to get where they are today. When Tori was 34 weeks pregnant, according to In Touch Weekly, her and Zach found out that Jackson would be born with achondroplasia, or the same kind of dwarfism that Zach has. Although Tori expressed her fears for their son during an episode of Little People, Big World, according to In Touch Weekly, Zach and Tori's honesty about their son and his condition is super refreshing, especially since it can help so many other moms going through the same thing. After Jackson's birth, Zach and Tori told people that they knew their lives would be changing forever. "We knew we were leaving our previous life behind, but we were okay with that," Zach said. "I want people to know that he's just like his dad. Being a dwarf is part of the whole package of who he is. You can tell from Zach and Tori's Instagram posts about their son that he is more than his condition, that I in every single post. Jackson looks like the happiest and sweetest baby, and for fans, being able to watch Zach and Tori go on this journey on Little People, Big World is all the more special." If fans have enjoying watching Zach and Tori raise Jackson during his first year of life, there are no doubts that his next year will be even sweeter. 1 year down, but many more to go and to follow along with. Little People, Big World. Zach and Tori Roloff reveal shocking detail that caused them to get married. Little People, Big World. Zach Roloff and Tori Roloff made some surprising comments about what led up to them getting married. Little People, Big World Season 25 aired from February to May 2024, which ended up being Zach and Tori's final season after the couple announced they were ready to move on and focus on their family without the cameras following their every move. Zach and Tori may have exited LPBW, but they're still making headlines via their podcast. In the most recent episode of their podcast, Raising Heights, Zach and Tori revealed a discrepancy they had while they were dating that led them to get married almost 10 years ago. Zach admitted that he actually wanted to keep dating Tori a little longer. However, Tori had other ideas. Zach said on their podcast, "I was totally cool dating," and Tori was like, "All right, let's get this show on the road." That mindset caught Zach off guard as he remembered thinking at the time, "Already? We just started." By that point, Zach and Tori had been dating for 4 years, which Tori considered a long time to wait for marriage. As she explained, "I was waiting for it. I'm like, dude, I can't. Time is ticking, bro." Tori was 24 at that point in her life, and she wanted to get the show on the road and didn't want to keep waiting for a wedding. Tori's timetable is what got Zach finally on board with marriage. Interestingly, despite wanting to take that giant step in their relationship and get married, Tori wasn't super confident within her own relationship. While dating Zach, she felt very insecure because she was worried that her then boyfriend was going to wake up one day and decide to move on and date other women. Tori kept having this thought in the back of her mind that Zach would go, "Oh, I want to go sample something else, like I've had enough of this flavor." A big reason why Tori had that worry was because she was Zach's first date, first kiss, and first everything. Fortunately for her, Zach never had that on his mind, which he admitted during the podcast episode. That's when he commented on the fact that he wanted to keep dating Tori some more before thinking about getting married. She seemed to breathe a sigh of relief on Raising Heights that everything worked out for them as Zach and Tori looked back on their relationship and marriage to each other. It's unknown at this point if the Roloff family's reality show will be renewed after the recently wrapped Little People, Big World Season 25. With Zach and Tori no longer participating, the network will have to decide if it's worth it to continue on with the remaining cast members. The LPBW Season 25 finale felt like a series finale, so if that ends up being the final episode, then at least it had what felt like a proper ending. Zach and Tori will keep sharing their lives, but going forward, it will be via their podcast and social media. Tori and Zach Roloff welcome Rainbow Baby. Tori and Zach Roloff have welcomed their rainbow baby. It is always a joy when a new baby comes into the world, especially when it is a rainbow baby that has come after a pregnancy/infant loss. Celebrities and public figures are always sharing their stories with the world, and while some may seem that they are unimportant, they are actually the opposite. When those who have a large platform speak about their struggles and joys, it can help a lot of women feel like they are not alone, and it can help erase the stigma surrounding topics. It can also give hope to those who are waiting for their own rainbow baby. According to People, Tori and Zach Roloff have welcomed their rainbow baby, who is a sweet little boy. Tori and Zach are known for their time on the reality show, Little People, Big World. This baby is the couple's third child. He was born on April 30th. His name is Josiah Luke Roloff. The pair announced the baby's arrival on their Instagram page. This new baby comes after just over a year since they announced the loss of a pregnancy at 6 weeks. The post shows the couple holding their newest baby and the caption is welcoming their son to the world. They shared that he was born just after 9 a.m. and he weighed 7 pounds, 6 ounces. They also said that the baby surprised them by coming a bit early, but they mentioned that the wait for him felt like a lifetime. This can be common for anyone expecting a baby after a loss, and that is because it can be a nervous time, and it can be hard to get comfortable in pregnancy when you are always worried about another loss. The pair is already parents to Jackson and Lila, and now they have a third baby to call their own. Tori and Zach have been sharing sweet family memories on their social media, and Tori even shared some shots of her pregnancy bump. Some celebrities choose to keep their private lives as much as possible, but others seem content in sharing their lives with their fans and people all over the world. Tori and Zach are now parents of 3, and there is definitely going to be an adjustment period as everyone gets used to the new addition and their new roles in the family. We are excited to watch this family grow. Zach and Tori Roloff quit. Little People, Big World. Fans weigh in. Little People, Big World fans are speaking out after Zach and Tori Roloff announced their departure from the long-running TLC series. During a February 22nd episode of their podcast Raising Heights, the couple confirmed that they and their children's 6-year-old son Jackson Kyle, Lila Ray, 4, and Josiah Luke, 21 months, made the decision to leave the series after 25 seasons and have not been part of the series for the past 6 months. We are not coming back to Little People Big World. We are done. That part of our lives, that chapter has closed, Tori, who joined the show in season 10, told fans. Zach, who appeared on the show since its 2006 debut, added, "The chapter is closed regardless of us being asked back or not. We made it pretty clear. We're done with that chapter for multiple reasons." Zach, 33, and Tori, 31, said numerous issues went into their decision to step away from the series, Zach explaining that this last cycle was rough between the family, the farm deal, and we are done with it. Tori stated that it is hard to put everything into a project that you no longer believe in, adding that it was no longer a project that we really believed in, and so the last year was hard. The couple said their 3 children were a really large portion of our reasoning for maybe not doing the show anymore. Tori sharing that Jackson began voiced his opinion on things that he doesn't want to be a part of with the filming of the show. News of their departure came as a shock from fans. After the couple opened up about their decision to exit the series and the factors that contributed to that decision, fans flocked to social media to speak out about the news. Keep scrolling to see what fans had to say. "It's not going to be the same without you guys on there," one fan commented on the couple's Instagram post announcing the news. "Zach reminds me so much of my oldest son, and I have enjoyed watching him grow up. We'll also miss seeing those cute kids of yours. Best wishes for whatever comes next. You're going to regret taking a break from your dad and Karen. It's time to get over your temper tantrum about the farm and love all family members. Life is short," Zach, one person wrote. Another person echoed that sentiment, commenting what both Zach and Tori will regret when they mature is the way they have mishandled Matt Roloff. While the announcement of their departure was met with plenty of mixed reactions, many fans praised the couple for listening to their children and their discomfort filming. "I'm just here to say, you guys rock. You stand your ground and hold your own. The true fans can see that," wrote one viewer. "Kudos to you for listening to Jackson about not wanting to film, and it being an eye-opener for you guys on stepping away. Really loving the podcast. Keep up the great content. Ignore these negative Nancys. They're just bored and want to pick apart your shows. I love that you listen to Jackson and take his feedback to heart and serious considerations. That IT shows how much you guys really want what's best, love, and care for your children," added another person. "Maybe if they would have been a little thankful for what the show has enabled them to do, I might have changed my opinion of them, but they are literally the definition of living an entitled life," one person wrote on Reddit. "They don't see what Matt has done for the family. He provided huge for his kids, which allowed them to have a stay-at-home mother and a huge farm to explore daily. So tired of how bad everything else has been for them. Thank goodness they're leaving. Once again, they bite the hands that fed them. I like both of them, but neither one of them work. How lucky to have the luxury to stay home with your kids," somebody else commented. After hearing the news, one person said they love how Zach speaks his truth. "No one knows him better than himself, or what he thinks, or how he feel about a situation. Keep on speaking for yourself, Zach, your beliefs." Another viewer wrote, "So much respect for you guys. Keep doing you. I have watched the show since it aired and loved you guys as like my own family, truly. In all honesty, the show should have ended when the twins finished high school or when it originally was going to end in December 2010 with the end of season 10, one person wrote, with somebody else adding that Little People, Big World has grown extremely stale as we're on the third season of Zach and Matt drama over the farm sale not working. If the show is to continue, they either need to bring family members who left back on or change the direction of the show. Tori Roloff offended after her fitness trainer says surgery is the only way to look good again. After 3 children and a years-long reality television career, Tori Roloff is looking to take charge of her health. But Tori likely wasn't expecting her trainer's words of encouragement to turn into an insult when they suggested the reality star would only look good with surgery on the June 13th episode of her Raising Heights podcast, which she co-hosts with her husband, Zach Roloff. Tori shared a disclosing that a trainer advised her that surgery was the only way to fix her body after having 3 children. Reflecting on her experience, Tori recounted the unfamiliar discomfort she felt in her own skin after the birth of her first child, Jackson, in 2017. She detailed how the physical toll of pregnancy included her abdominal muscles separating, a condition that didn't naturally resolve postpartum. Seeking solutions, Tori consulted a trainer who bluntly told her surgery is the only way you're going to fix this. However, Zach, 34, played a pivotal role in her decision to avoid surgery. Tori expressed deep gratitude for a crucial conversation they had where Zach questioned, "Have you really tried to get where you want to be without having surgery?" This moment of introspection led Tori to realize that she hadn't fully committed to non-surgical methods to achieve her fitness goals. Following the birth of Jackson, Tori and Zach expanded their family with the arrival of their daughter, Lila, in 2019 and their son, Josiah, in 2022. Tori, a former reality TV star, has been transparent about her weight loss journey, keeping her followers updated as she embarked on a 14-week fitness challenge in 2024. Her regimen includes treadmill sessions and outdoor jogging as she strives to reach her health and fitness objectives. Zach and Tori rose to fame through their appearances on the popular TLC reality show, Little People, Big World. The show, which debuted in 2006, chronicles the lives of the Roloff family, who manage their farm in Oregon while navigating the challenges of living with dwarfism. Zach, born in 1990, is one of the couple's 4 children and was a central figure on the show. Zach met Tori Patton in 2010, and their relationship blossomed from there. After 4 years of dating, the couple got engaged in April 2014. They tied the knot in 2015 in a beautiful ceremony held on the Roloff family farm, a venue familiar to fans of the show. The couple welcomed their first child, a son named Jackson Kyle, in 2017. Their family continued to grow with the arrival of their daughter Lila Ray. In 2019, their third child, a son named Josiah Luke, was born in 2022. LPBW fans empathize with Lila as Tori Roloff shares snow babies pics. Little People, Big World fans have been sharing Lila Roloff's pain after Tori Roloff took to social media to share new pictures of the toddler and her siblings. Tori and Zach Roloff's love story began in 2016 when the couple started dating and tied the knot. The pair have had a successful marriage and are doting parents to 3 children, daughter Lila, who is 3 years old, and 2 sons, Jackson and Josiah, who are 5 years and 9 months, respectively. Out of the trio, Lila is the enthusiastic and keen-to-learn child who is inquisitive and loves to try new things. Little People, Big World's Tori Roloff recently took to her Instagram page to share a carousel post that featured snapshots of her 3 kids and the family dog Murphy, having an amazing time in the snow, though one in particular caused fans to empathize with Lila. In some of the photos, the youngest of Tori and Zach's children, Josiah, looked cheerful while donning a perfect winter outfit and sitting in the snow. His older brother Jackson was all smiles as well, looking stunning in gray cargo pants, a Nike windbreaker, and black boots. Lila, however, did not seem to be having fun as she wore a grumpy look. Explaining Lila's countenance in the caption, Tori wrote, "My snow, also Lila hates snow. Also school is canceled. Also my van cannot move in the snow." Send helped. Lila's reaction led to LPBW fans empathizing with the toddler, as many could relate to her situation. An understanding user tagged Lila's face and reaction priceless, while another user revealed it was evident that Lila wasn't an outdoors girl. A third fan, who understood the little girl's attitude, disclosed that she disliked the snow as well, adding that they had the same look on their